the SM no age na Godfred Dame. Well, no, and Attorney General Ghana. Harry Martin.
Ya me jodo.
Bakwa there.
Yamenadum. Bibia de din. But on shada sunye din.
Why is this so?
I think end day about 26 days to elections. And say me I don't know if we are ready prepared. If we are really prepared as a nation to get into this election. In all front, from the executive, judiciary and legislature.
All of it seems
all of them
confusion.
But yes, I think minimum if we are prepared as a nation towards this very election. Because if you get to the executive, they are supposed to, as we speak now, through one members of parliament, the leader, budget for next year. By this time, it
hasn't been done.
What is happening?
Because they are fighting over majority and minority seats.
What is happening? Could it have been different if we had another president, say J. Kufuor, Jerry John Rawlings,
indeed,
Akufo-Addo, John Dramani Mahama, Yemfa the late Professor Atamos. These are people who are busy. Yenman Akufo-Addo no Otse Abengwado. Currently, the situation happening, can he do anything about it so that the chaotic situation die down kakra? We are getting
and the fact is that the situation is political.
Very political.
It is political.
But if it is political, doesn't mean, excuse my French, our sense of reasoning should be thrown to the dogs. No.
That is what is happening now.
No. Something painful to Kruma. Yesterday I was listening to also majority leader, and through court, Supreme Court, declaration on he's the majority leader. In fact,
according to Speaker, he didn't even make pronouncement.
Of course,
he just did an announcement.
So
even semantics, I mean, we are all confused because now a journalist can be, I won't say attacked, but could be heckled while delivering on what happened in court.
And we saw one yesterday.
A media house.
We saw one yesterday.
And
City
in the middle
reporter.
of it,
Yes.
it's not as if he was going to do an interview with anybody.
He was in the middle of doing his
report. In the middle of reporting.
And then Afeyomakin
walked in.
In
fact, he was going. Not car.
It's interesting.
Had to stop the car, get down because he only had
leader of MPP caucus in parliament. And he thinks also a branch, and
the normal circumstance, that should not be a problem.
You don't interfere with that.
Because you're actually a leader of a political party's MPs in parliament, aren't you?
Is he not the leader of MPP caucus in parliament?
He is.
He is.
But because of semantics and politics.
But
ain't why a problem?
Yeah. Now, question I may be saying there. Under J. Kufuor, if we had a similar situation, how would he have handled it?
Good question.
Under him.
Good question.
Under someone like late Atamos, how would he have handled it? Now, let me throw a jab at the former president. Yesterday, he was in Kumasi, and he made a statement there. So, your honor,
he would have handled it because he thinks it's political.
Yeah. His party is part of what is happening.
So he can solve the problem.
What has he said to them?
He can solve the problem.
What has he said to
them? Even
them?
As an opposition leader.
About some and a catch and a party for. You remember when the issue happened, he went to stand on a podium to say that now they are majority.
So he contributed.
Now, court, Akasa. After court, Nickerson, what has he said? You see, Audrey baby, mama young political inclination overshadow
judgment.
Some of our judgment.
And let's not do politics with the country Ghana. Look, this is why I respect US. They believe in country first. Here is different because if Godfred Dame, bottom will Supreme Court, and on one breath that abandoned institution.
I'm coming there.
Ono na oye penyin temwenya abandoned juma. So okay, at one breath, you claim you were supposed to be in charge of speaking for speaker.
Of course.
When you saw title, sorry.
But so yes. Okacha yende. if your position is at variance with the position of another state agency against yours, the state agency has every right to find another lawyer.
I'm a problem, Ponyede. If at one breath you felt there was something wrong with the fact that Speaker has appointed Title Sorry, and on another breath you are asking why they are not here and the disrespect to the Supreme Court, in fact you accepted and said it's okay.
So what is your problem?
What is your problem? And that's why the judge asked,
what is your problem?
He's getting something wrong.
Dame, you see here, a lot of Kasafa Dame.
He's getting something wrong.
There are some people who speak about Dame. I take it with a pinch of salt.
Yes.
Me feel that
he's a young man. Where he's gotten to,
very
he's
brilliant.
done well, very brilliant.
Very brilliant.
When you listen to him making
argument, making the case
based on legal,
you listen and then you know, Charlie,
the guy
he knows his own.
But he's getting something wrong.
But
Let's
Charlie,
call a spade a spade.
Yeah, overly, Dame should stop politicizing issues, because look, state agencies, onyeni nyinara and oye deeply rooted in politics.
No.
And so some of them, when as the state lawyer and front Tamona, you need to be careful.
And your sentiments and your feelings should not be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Your sentiments and feeling should not. Well, out to you as Attorney General. Wama your who finance ya to force the issue here by any
absolutely.
Wama your who whether you were trapped, you were whatever, you
were
allowed yourself.
You've not denied what is on tape.
And the case has gone against you somewhere, somehow.
So people know. And people, Nkrofo perception be there.
God.
Godfred Dame uses a trickery in winning the case. So it's about time you show your prowess.
He had no business
at all
making the judges feel that they've been respected. The judges know.
In any case,
they know what to do.
In any case, yeah. Yeti kroma. And now NDC say 2020 election. No frakadam wom. What the court?
Yes.
Court can open one case. Opening. What we know? Court is MPP open us me.
Wait. Anya by force.
Me open.
Because I feel
use NDC in any case in Faja.
What's your problem? What's your beef?
Now, there's a precedent. 2. You see, when last week issue no where do a court no. You remember Embra what you ruling no. Tadio sorry or make his statement be there. He would need to confer with Nyimpa Osman or court.
Yeah. What
if Nyimpa Osman or court was at Tadio sorry?
In fact, Tadio sorry was in Takrade, second D.
Yesterday,
as they were talking about it in Supreme Court.
What if, as me, as a litigant, Speaker of Parliament, he had every right to sack Tadio sorry, to say Tadio sorry, go, I don't need your service again. So I will not let anyone represent me.
Or
your own problem.
We are attachment.
Is it your case? He has his lawyer.
Joe Gate is a Fenyomake's lawyer. Let Joe Gate come out and say somebody has respected somebody. Why are you taking this issue personal?
Charlie,
are you? I wonder. Like I don't know the position he's taking.
And it becoming obey one too many because no one some real YP. People who are closer to him should speak to him.
Yeah, na lawyer for cry bi obi ababonten se wo kra no wo mo ntwe wase.
Yeah. General legal counsel.
Yes, lawyer for ekuo. Esan say Attorney General. So obetimi akokeka nsem sa wo tape so. Ayo hu bi sa no a. I have my own issues with the tape. But whatever it is, the comment you made in our court was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.